Hello Libra, and welcome to your July reading. So, I've meditated and laid the first layer of cards. The first row, which for me is what Spirit wants to talk about. The first card I got is the Ten of Swords. So, this is the end of a cycle, but it's the acknowledgement of all of the pains and the ways that we felt betrayed and all of that being conscious in us at this point. That's why it's a painful situation. But it's the dawn. It's the night before the dawn. The sun is rising in the back here. And also we have his hand gesture like this, like the Pope. Same thing, understanding that all that I see, my reality, is not all that there is. There's truth in that. That means it's also the knowledge that I can change it, that it is an interaction with what is inside of me. After that, I have the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Now these energies are very different, because one is safeguarding what we have, either to solidify it, saving and not opening up, it's a closing energy. And the other one is being open to receive. Well, it's very hard to be open to receive if we haven't invested ourselves. And that's why these two, like, what do you expect coming towards you if you are not giving, if you are closed off in your part of giving, risking, opening up, being vulnerable? If you're never vulnerable in the way you are with others, you cannot expect others to be in that authentic vulnerability towards you. It's a two-way street. Everything is a two-way street. And I say that because after I have the Hangman that came out with the Two of Cups. So this is asking you to bring your higher intelligence into your reality, to see differently what is an exchange. What is a union, a sharing of cups here that can be gratifying, healing, elevating, transmutating, that has the capacity to transmutate? Here, a Two of Cups, a mirror, to see, have the enlightenment on the mirrors, because at the base, the Two of Cups is a mirror. So, in the mirrors, the people around you in your life, which are mirrors. So there's a reevaluation that has to be done there, and maybe there's a look at all the times that you did not get what you wanted, or you felt betrayed, and all of that, the pains that you had. So how it's going to show in your month of July, the first card is the Two of Pentacles. And for me, the Two of Pentacles looks a lot like this. You have two ways of being there. That makes the emotions up and down. Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter that wants to give, to enhance, to expand everything. Capricorn that asks us to be straight and to be right, pay your taxes, and very karmic, very straight. So they don't really get along, these two planets together, and that's why we have this. And so there's a need to center oneself and funnel the energy, finding our true value, and plant that one. And there it is. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. And something that comes from the universe, that you can see, feel, touch. This is a real pentacle, and that can bring you a Ten of Cups. So that is amazing. And then after, I have the Prince of Cups, bringing that one's heart, the movement, you're receiving that full of potential, and then there's the movement of bringing one's heart to bring you that, or to you bringing it somewhere. After that, I have moving on. Here, Six of Swords, moving on from pains and sorrows, heartbreaks. So here, that Ten of Swords, this is like the action of moving on from it, keeping only the wisdom from it, but not the pain anymore, going towards calmer waters, calmer emotions, strength and solidity in our values, in our strength, and the Queen of Pentacles, our capacity to nourish and to be nourished, to take care, to grow, abundance. You know, yes, she will feed the whole family a table of 20 and all of that, but she will take care of herself also first before she expands everywhere else. She has the notion of her value also and what she deserves. At bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups, leaving your old baggage behind. Maybe all the pains that you had in the past were preventing you from opening up, and therefore attracting or receiving similar. And it was kind of a cycle, because under what do you leave? Here, the Devil. What was holding you down? So, let's clarify. I call upon Spirit. I call upon the light. Help me clarify this reading. For Virgos, July. Show me the Ten of Swords for Virgos. Show me the Ten of Swords. Giving me the Four of Pentacles again. So what you've been holding on to your past pains and betrayals. See? And that you need to release it. You need to release your... you need to release it. Okay? That's kind of obvious, isn't it? Because you don't want to bring that in your future. You don't want to bring that in the way you manifest. And sometimes it can be subtle, you know. It can be towards old relationships, family members, forgiving our parents for stuff, you know, or for what they did or did not do, and that put us in a certain way. Here, since she's the very motherly character, the way you take care and you nourish yourself, that is something that you have to look at. Because maybe you did not give yourself much because you didn't receive much. That can be a pattern also. Okay, tell me about the Hangman. What is the enlightenment they have to see about the Two of Cups? Seeing what the union is. Maybe you've been betrayed so much that when you meet someone, you're just thinking, okay, how is this one gonna betray me? Hangman. So to look at what joining and unity with two people, sharing how it can be positive and not just negative, that you have to hold back a bit and not be too vulnerable in this situation. Protecting yourself, that's a lot of protection. Show me the Hangman. for Virgos. I don't know if I said that, but we're, you know, it's eclipse season in Cancer. So everything that has to do with your family, with your home, with your security, the eclipse, the first eclipse is in Cancer. So it is going to affect that. And as I say that, the King of Cups comes out, Cancer. But also this is mastering one's emotion. There's no more fear in that man. He knows how he feels. He loves deeply all the way to the bottom of the ocean. He doesn't give his love freely to anybody. He's got discernment on who deserves it, but he has that emotional intelligence. So it's looking at a relationship and trying to embody the King of Cups there. When you look at what a relationship is, and maybe not a, you know, this is a relationship. I'm gonna worry if he's cheating, or if she's, you know, talking behind my back, or if they're, you know, whatever. You know, do I... it's having that security of knowing how you feel and how others feel towards you. That it's not dangerous. But for that, you need to let go of your old story. Show me the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo. When I say let go of your old story, is when we repeat to ourselves what we have lived, the betrayals that we have had, and all of that, it becomes our vibration. And this is what we attract, because everything is a vibration, and vibrations that are the same will join. So if you talk about how your counterparts were not honest, they were cruel, maybe they were like this and like that and like this, you're vibrating at that level, creating that reality. And we have to understand that we all have inside of us the masculine and the feminine, and the way you feel towards the masculine or towards the feminine is the way you feel about your inner masculine and your inner feminine. So that's why it's very important to heal and understand and forgive, so we can evolve and harmonize our masculine and feminine, so that we can attract and live healthy relationships. What is that Two of Pentacles for Virgos? Everything we live inside is a reflection of everything we live outside is a reflection of the what we're vibrating inside. As above, so below. As inside, so outside. Show me the Two of Pentacles for Virgo. We're talking about emotional solidity here. You know, like the King of Cups. The King of Cups feels like that all the time. So, this is one of the pentacles. What is the, whoops, what is the other pentacle? Oh, the other pentacle is that. So, this is what the choice you have to do. You need to center yourself and understand that if you feel like this guy, when he gets in a couple, he doesn't have any expectation of somebody else filling his cup. His cups are filled. He is not afraid of the other one not recognizing his value and the quality of what he has to offer, because he is solid. His emotions are elevated. This one worries a lot. Is filled with anxiety. Am I good enough? Am I going to be betrayed? Am I this and that and that? 10 of Swords, holding on to it. There's your choice, Virgo. There's your choice. So, centering yourself, finding your truth, finding your value, and planting that one so that you can get to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, see, 10 of Swords again. You're gonna go inside and understand how all of that was created in your life. Talk to me about that Ace of Pentacles and that 10 of Cups. There you go, Tower. That's perfect. Healing here. I'm happy to see the Tower because the Tower is that enlightenment, and there's a lot of Tower coming out. I think because of the eclipse. That if you're in this, if you can never attain this, it has to crumble. You cannot build from fear and holding on. You cannot build something that would be solid. It would crumble all the time. It would never have time to grow all the way to the 10 of Cups there. Your solid opportunity that is coming. So it's the way that you see this. See? You're juggling back and forth in what you really wish to live and what freaks you out. Of the possibilities you're hanging on to, of the past betrayals and things like that. This has to crumble. And you have to heal. Understand it and heal it with the Sword of Truth. It's going to be a lightning. It's going to be like a haha moment for you. Oh my God, I see how I create my happiness. Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. So once that is crumbled, that way of thinking, of being, of holding on, it's ripped from you, it's out of you, you're letting it go. Now you're bringing your heart here and with full abundance of love. There's no lack. This is true love coming your way. It could be in a relationship or just for yourself, because that cup is made of self-love. If you have a cracked cup, never it gets filled. You never feel love because you don't have love for yourself first. The cup is cracked. So whatever the universe sends you just splurs to all over, maybe giving yourself to all over the place. And you never have anything for yourself. So this is self-love to begin with, and that the universe can fill you up and that you can advance in life with your heart out there. He's not afraid to offer his heart because he knows that that's the most important thing. He realized that, and that is his quest, to go and offer his heart. So it's either going to come towards you or you going into life with your heart in front of you. And that is why you're leaving behind your heart pains, because now you're walking in front with the faith and self-love. You want to talk about this? 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords for Libra. Here, this is when we have climbed a mountain. What is climbing a mountain? It's having an overview of it's an ascension. okay? Because we have climbed the mountain and now we see the big picture. That is very Sagittarius, seeing the big picture. And now we understand and we hold our truth and we are ready to defend it. We understand. Holding our ground, we understand our value, we understand that we cannot accept or live that anymore, what we have had in the past, and we are moving on, letting it go. This Ten of Swords is making you climb up that mountain and look at things from a broad perspective. Here, the Nine of Pentacles. I have the Three of Wands. And I have the Devil. So I'm going to clarify that. Because here you were holding on. And now that, you know, you let go of your heart pains. Why is the Devil? Oh, okay, I have the Five of Cups. Okay, this is why. You're letting go. You're strong within yourself now. Your expectations are nothing less than you. And here, well, this is why. There you go. Your old emotions that were keeping you slave of your reality, you're finishing that cycle. There you go. What you're grieving, it's what he made you live through holding on to all the betrayals. Because what he says him, contrary to this one that says all you lived, you know, all you see is not all there is. Him, he says, all you see is all there is. Men or women will always do this to you. This is your reality and there's nothing else. He is sitting on half a truth. So you're letting go of that. You're letting go of your old demon here. And you're finishing this cycle. So that is going to change that. What you expect in life. What you're going to receive in life is going to change because of that. And why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Because maybe now you're going to take care of yourself and expect the same quality towards you as you are giving to others. Yeah, there you go. There's your Ten of Cups. See? Whoops, sorry, I flipped it around. There you go. Having that attitude will bring you the Ten of Cups. A true Ten of Cups. And she's the wife also, you know. It's being nurtured and nurturing others. Being able to share the emotions. On this level, we share the emotions. When we are solid in ours, then we can share it and attain the Ten of Cups. But you're coming in with the whole heart, letting go of your old pains. Finishing the cycle here. So, letting go of your old baggage and finishing a cycle. Every sign is finishing a cycle. This I haven't done all the signs, but I mean, eclipse. The eclipse in Cancer is going to be very significant for many of you. That you will see clearly what disturbs you inside, what creates your reality, the thoughts and the beliefs that are hindering you. Here, the Devil. And there's a beautiful opportunity to eclipse your old story and start anew with faith and the capacity to open up and bring your heart with self-love and shared love. So that is your reading, Libra. For personal readings, the information is below. And I'm gonna wish you love and light. Namaste. And I'll see you next month. Okay, bye bye.